Now, the question I'm always asking is, why should I hire you over all other options, including the options of working with a draftsperson, a builder, getting the builder to do the design, doing it myself? Why should I deal with you? So that's a question every member of 6 Maps has ever had to ask themselves, and it's not an easy question to answer. You've got to have a story, though. Whoever tells the best story wins. Now, this is an example from DxDempsey, and this is their story, right? And they're not for everybody, but if you're a commercial operation and you're looking to use your building, your office space, to tell your story and extend your brand and communicate your brand through your office space, then you're probably a good person for them. In fact, they're really good for you. And you can see what we've done here. We originally started out with a 5-leaf clover with all these different things, but you can see over here the DxDempsey, designed by Dempsey, there's an X. And so that she's done an even more clever, the 5-leaf clover was okay. This is a lot cleverer because it's built into her brand and her design. So, for Michelle, for something to be considered strategic branded experience, which is her religion or her design style, which she has coined and owns. And of course, because she's come up with this new type of style, she's number 1 in a category of 1 on day 1. So, if she can sell you on the idea of strategic branded experience and having your office space as one of your biggest branding tools, and when you think about it, why wouldn't it be? Then there's only really one place you can go to. Or if there's more, you're going to have to find them yourself. So what is strategic branded experience? Well, there's 5 aspects to it: aesthetic beauty, sustainability, research-based design solutions. Right, so this was important, this one here, because it was important when we're talking about branding and all that type of stuff, that it wasn't just airy-fairy stuff, right? So this is evidence-based, research-based. Now you say, oh, how do I get research on my designs? You don't have to. You have to just collect research on the components of the design that you use. So find some evidence-based research on the internet, and if you incorporate that as part of your design style, then you can talk about the scientific research behind that principle, right? It doesn't have to be directly on your 5 things combined. It can be the components that you're using. Research-based design solutions. Needs to be branded and incorporating personal relationships. So she's got all 5 built into her logo here. So she's done, well, I guess for a branding, given they're about branding, strategic brand experience, she's done that on her own logo, and she's done a fantastic job. So why should you choose DxDempsey? Well, if you want to design an office space which communicates your message, first we need to work out what your message is. If you're not sure what your brand or your story is, then no problem. We can come in and run a workshop for you. If you are sure about it, then we can come and work out how we can extend that brand into your workspace, so that your workspace isn't just a functional space. It's part of your marketing that helps you sell more stuff, connect with your clients better, all those type of good things. Okay, so it's a good example. Thank you, Michelle Dempsey. And we actually came up with this in a mastermind summit in San Diego. So sometimes things just kind of come out of the blue. It was really just a random discussion we were having, and all of a sudden this popped up, and it's become really a key part of how she communicates her story to the world. So whoever tells the best story wins, and this has got to be a pretty good little story if you're the right type of customer.